What's up? What's up? If you in here, drop a message in the chat. I'm getting used to this live stuff, so I told you I'm trying to go live every Sunday around this time. What I want y'all to do is just drop your favorite, and not favorite, like the craziest thing you ever saw in a cartoon growing up. Cause I feel like it be some wild stuff in cartoons, especially now, that kids be seeing that they don't get until they older, or like it's for the parents and stuff like that. But it be some wild stuff. Like I grew up watching Ren and Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy was a little wild, bro. I'm like, what's happening here? Like, who did they make this show for? Cause it wasn't for my little ass. Some of that stuff was weird. What up? What up? If y'all in here, I see 7 people in here now. Drop a message in the comments so I can see. Tell me where y'all from, where y'all coming from, your favorite cartoon growing up. So imagine you watching the creator on the live and he make a request to you. Yes, I made a request. Patrick Sanders. Patrick Sanders. That's such a like proper name. No disrespect, but I'm like it's proper. Patrick Sanders. Like you the director of a program or something like that. But yeah, like what is it that y'all grew up watching? For me, the funniest thing, and I told this on my live earlier, I'm about to use StreamYard and just live to both things. But what I'm trying to say. My favorite thing, Baltimore, I remember Dr. Lipschitz from Rugrats. Yes, Dr. Lipschitz from Rugrats is crazy. I was telling a story earlier. When I was a kid, I must have been like 9 or something like that, or 8. I'm in a, my father was an activist, right? So I come from a very pro-black household. So if y'all know about the Black is Beautiful movement, the Black Arts movement, like my baba and my uncle, they're very involved in that. What's up, Poland? And he's like, he would be in the living room going through like newspapers. Cause he always like he kept all of his stuff, like his information in newspapers. So he'd be in the living room going through newspapers and I'd be watching TV. And this is like a Saturday or something like that. And Ren and Stimpy was on. And they had this episode where they had like it was Louis Armstrong. I think they were trying to make. And my mother and my pops used to quiz me on Louis Armstrong. So I think it was supposed to be Louis Armstrong, but he was like an angel. He was ass naked. His butt was out, and he had wings. And he was playing the trumpet or something like that. And he was like floating around. And I'm watching this. It was weird to me, but I was like, and then my pops looked up. He was like, what the fuck is this? And I was like, I don't know. Like, I'm a kid. Like, I don't know, but that was the weirdest thing I saw in a cartoon growing up. Ren and Stimpy had a lot of weird moments. Hi from Poland. What up, Poland? I want to get out there, man. I want to go. I went to the UK for the first time in October, so I'm hoping to go back. And I'm probably like next year. Obviously, not probably, definitely next year because next year's coming up. But I want to I want to hit Berlin. I've never been, and I want to hit what is it, Paris and Amsterdam shit. Dr. Lipschitz is wild. High from Poland. What's up? Wildest of all time, Pepe Le Pew was wild. Like I used to watch it as a kid. Leave some likes in here if y'all enjoying and want to connect with me. Leave some likes. That always helps it out. Good evening, sir. Kind regards from Denmark. Europe. Happy New Year. Yo, I was thinking about going out there, but people keep telling me don't go to Europe in February because I have like a winter break. I work at a school, so I have a winter break that's like a week. So I was thinking about going to Europe, and the tickets to wait, am I bugging? No. Where's Amsterdam? Amsterdam is where? Is it in Denmark? You tell me. I don't know. Jimmy Carter died today. Who's Jimmy Carter? I'm messing with you. Yeah, okay. Yes, it's too cold anyway, bro. Yeah. So I'm gonna probably come out there in the spring then. Yeah, I know I wasn't bugging. I'm not bugging. Copenhagen. Okay, Copenhagen is in Denmark. Okay, copy. Amsterdam is in Holland. Yeah, I got to do more of my Europe research. Jimmy Carter was president. I mean, I know the name, but I gotta with some of these presidents and some of these names. I gotta do my research because a lot of these presidents ain't shit. So I ain't saying R.I.P. till till I look back. Osai Samuel, who I don't know who that is. We are like famous for Lego and windmills and Vikings. Okay, okay. So maybe it makes sense now. Okay, now I want to go out there. See, that's my thing. Like what I want to do is go out there and just take trains everywhere and like be out there for like 3 4 weeks and meet people. But also I just want to go out there and like I'm glad that y'all are connecting with the content because what I want to start doing is doing like premieres of content in venues in different spaces. So if I can go to Denmark and there's a venue where I can show something on the screen, I would do that. Like that would be cool. And you could get your friends and all your homies to come out. We are like fam. So a Pokemon Black and White last week. The Buffalo episode. Basically, buffaloes with afros would attack anyone without an afro. They was in it. Nah. What? I got the Pokemon Black. Yo, I gotta find that episode. So they was Afro racists? That's crazy. I wanna see that. From Fenderbounds. I don't know how you say that correctly. It's all good, bro. You know Punam what? Punan Yvonne. I like when y'all come in here with the trolling stuff. I'm already ready because I read it in my head before I say it. Jimmy Carter was safe. Yeah, we'll see. Screw the rest of them though. Yes, it's real good. That way it's easy and very dependable. The train system across Europe. Yeah, when I went to the UK, leave some likes in. Make sure y'all put some likes in on the video, cause that'll get more people to see my lives. So leave them likes. Yeah, when I was in the UK, I caught up with some of my fraternity brothers. Right, I'm in a historically black fraternity, Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, and some of my brothers was just they was in Europe, is in UK, and they had just taken the train to Denmark and they took the train to France. So I was like, next time I go out there, I have to like travel a little bit around. It's real good, boom, boom, boom. Yo, good to see you live. I fucks with the content and the music keep grinding. Musical genius. Yo, I appreciate you, man, because that's important to me. Like at the end of the day, the comedy content is something that's fun. Like it's fun for me to do and it's enjoyable. But I came up doing music and I don't want to lose that because what happens is like with a lot of content creators that like a lot of content creators low key be artists first, right? They do music or whatever like that and then they get into another niche and it makes money for them and they get very stuck into that niche, sorry. Um and then they forget what they initially wanted to do, and I don't ever want to forget that because I've been using this pen since I was like 12 years old, so I'm not gonna just throw the pen away. Um, Greetings from Turkey, bro. Have a good stream. Appreciate you, man. That's what that you. I'm sure you died laughing, Black Sheep. That's hilarious. I like how to integrate the raps with the content. That's just dope, dope, dope. Yeah, appreciate you. Actually, a homie of mine was like, I'm working on a freestyle I'm gonna drop soon. That's kind of related to James Gunn and the DCU because I think it's super duper cool. With James Gunn like made a video. Well, he was like getting interviewed and he was talking about how he felt like people are greenlighting movies without a good script, and then they gotta like kind of hustle to make it good. And he's like, we're not greenlighting anything unless we like the script. If we're not happy with the screenplay, we're not greenlighting it. And I think that that'd be an issue with a lot of stuff. Like people just think that okay, it's a comic book movie or it's a sci-fi movie, it's a video game movie. People gonna go see it. It's like nah, that's not how it works. It has to be good. Like take the material and make it good. Like if you make it good, then people will watch it. If you don't make it good, then people are gonna feel like you playing in my face. Like if we got a Batman Beyond movie right now and it was trash, we would feel like you playing in my face. You just doing this because you get out of here. I think James Gunn's a genius. People be talking crap about him because it Zack Snyder. No disrespect to Zack Snyder. I got respect for Zack Snyder. But I think my issue with Zack Snyder is he was rushing to get to the super. Like, there's no way you go from Man of Steel to Batman versus Superman. Like, establish Superman more. Do a Batman movie. Do a Wonder Woman movie. Then bring them together. Like, that to me is just common sense, though. But whatever. What's good, Zeus? Aphrodite. What up? What up? What up? I'm good. I'm good. Thank y'all for pulling up. So now y'all know Sundays around this time I'm gonna be on live. If I'm not gonna be on live, I'll let y'all know. Or if y'all don't see me on live and y'all get mad, y'all, I mean, this is YouTube. Y'all can't send me messages no more. The problem is that when a bad comic movie comes out, that's true. That's a fact. That's a fact. The next one suffers. The next one suffers. And then I also think sometimes it's like just reworking, taking the time. Like, one of the best things that happened to Hollywood, I think, was the writer's strike, because it gave all of the studios time to like rework what they were working on, right? And so I think some of the Marvel stuff like kind of not suffered, but because of the writer's strike, it got better because they didn't have the pressure of like, I got to put this out. They could rework the stuff and make it good. Because for a while, like, it wasn't the greatest. Like, even Eternals, I feel like Eternals could have been a good movie. It was a good premise. But if it had more time for them to rework it, it could have been dope. But they didn't have time. Um, Madam Web killed Craven before it was. Well, the truth of the matter is the Sony universe don't make no sense. It's stupid. Don't Nobody cares about those characters. And if you're gonna make those characters work, you gotta really do something unique and out of the way. And they weren't ready to do that. Like, they're in the business to making money. You know. The thing with DC is they should stick with the grimy. Yeah, I disagree with that though. I disagree with that. I actually think. Wait. Let me reread that. The thing with DC is they should stick with the grimy rated R. I actually don't agree with that. I think that DC just needs to make the best. They need to make the best stories for the characters that they're doing. Everything doesn't need. Superman can't be grimy R rated. Superman got to be Superman. Batman got to be Batman. Wonder Woman got to be Wonder Woman. Flash got to be Flash. It's just got to be not these nuts. it just got to make sense. Like, the truth of the matter is, like, you take the character, you make the best that you could, the screenplay you can make with that character. Venom could have been great, but Venom doesn't work without Spider-Man. That's the thing. Like, Spider-Man is integral to Venom's origin story, so that's the thing about Venom. That thing made it not work. Understandable, but I mean, for the characters that can do it like they did. No, Penguin was great. Penguin was one of those things that like reimagined Penguin in a way where I normally would be like, I don't like this, but it worked. Because they turned him into a mafia boss, and he was like, I grew up with Penguin saying infallible and all of that type of stuff with the penguin hands. So I grew up with that. But this worked. It worked. DC or Marvel, I can't say that now because I'm trying to see if I can get some brand deals. But I grew up reading Marvel mostly. But I think both of them are great when they're in their bags. At the end of the day, when it comes to these companies, as long as they're in a bag and they make um, stories that make sense for the characters, then it is what it is. Same with the recent back. Yeah, one they captured very well. See, I mean that's another. I didn't really love that movie. Not because it wasn't a good movie, but something about it that was just too brooding. It was too brooding. But I really like the Penguin. The Penguin's dope, and I think the next movie is gonna be really good. I've never seen any of these movies, but I'm here for support from the music community. Hey, Genius Level Radio, how do I connect with you and send you? Because if you got Genius Level Radio, then that means you got a radio show. Let me send you some music, brother. I got you. I got you. So imagine you hop on YouTube and you see Black Zeus is live and he wears drawers on the outside. Normally I got my drawers on the outside hoodie, but I didn't do it today because I'm going to an event downtown in the Lower East Side to support some homies of mine that do music. You watch Creature Commandos? Narcotics. Yes, I did. Creature Commandos was fire as hell. I really enjoyed it. I thought that shit was hilarious. I thought that shit was fire. I mean, and not thought because it's still going, but I think it's a really good show. It's funny. Um, and it's interesting the way he plays with these characters. Like he's not trying to make everybody good because Frankenstein is terrible, but Frankenstein was terrible in the book if you haven't read it, like in high school. I think dipping in the ultimate story could have worked for Venom without Spidey and presenters. You know what, Master of Magnetism, you might be correct. I think there's a way to do things, but I think the thing with Sony is they was rushing. They didn't really have the time to like make good stories. They like this character's popular. This character's popular. And I think the important thing is like if you are making a comic book movie or any movie based on a existing property, you have to respect the property. That's just the truth of the matter. If you don't respect the property, it's not gonna. I've not seen any movie, any show that was based on a property that didn't respect the property and did well. It's just it don't happen. Superman looks like it's gonna be lit. They need to be more. They need to do more stories where they introduce other characters alongside the main character, Superman, Batman. Yeah, I agree with that. Man, it's me. You've been. Oh, I never knew. I never knew. I just turned into Tony Baker. Can't wait for Lobo. Lobo's another one. That's another thing about like much respect to Zack Snyder, but how do you cast Jason Momoa as Aquaman and not Lobo? He is Lobo. He looks exactly. He's Lobo. He should have been. That's the other thing. It's like, what are we doing? Master of Magnetism, most deaf. Home videos, to kill sunrise, an extra. So many classics, y'all. I appreciate you, man. I've been doing this for a while. Like it warms my heart to know that people are still like connecting with the music. Sometimes I fall off with it, but I gotta get back. I'm making some more music related content for y'all coming soon. Not coming soon, coming immediate, expeditiously in the new year. Superman equals Star Lord cosplaying the Superman might still be great though. I mean, Superman ain't. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Her new boyfriend is hilarious. We need a Pootie Tang 2025. A Pootie Tang long form? I gotta think about that. I gotta think about that. I came in late and don't know if you already answered this. What's your thoughts on the upcoming Superman movie and James Gunn video? I think that I was telling my homie, I trust James Gunn completely because James Gunn moves in a way where it's like his vision is different from what Marvel had, and I also think that James Gunn has an understanding. He's gonna make good stories. That's the truth of the matter. He's gonna make stories that are entertaining and fun, and it makes sense. Like when the gore and crazy stuff happens, it makes sense. He's gonna make stories that make sense. So I think that James Gunn is perfect for DC, and I actually think the DCU is about to go crazy. I think that they're gonna go crazy. I think they're gonna have a 10 years. They're gonna have a run like Marvel had because James Gunn. I think that the issue with Zack Snyder, and as much respect I have for Zack Snyder as a visualist, is that he was rushing the stories. He was rushing. He should have took if he took this if Zack Snyder took his time, that would have been that the universe would have been out of there too. But he didn't take his time. He's rushing. Like you don't go from Man of Steel to Batman versus Superman. It don't make no sense. Like why are we rushing to get there? Like build it up so that it's like oh snap. Um, been binging. Other than that, been binging your content. But hold on. Superman, boom, boom, boom. Other than that, I've been binging your content for the last week. Funny as hell, Superman with the drawers on the outside. That's a fact. Get you a hoodie, man. If you get you a hoodie, send me a photo of you in a hoodie. Facts. He does look like Lobo. Looking forward to Green Lantern series since Guy Gardner gonna make an appearance in the Superman. That's gonna be fire. James Gunn is loyal to the fans. That's the truth. Loyal to the fans. He wants to do things that actually. But here's the thing. I think Zack Snyder was loyal to the fans too. But the thing is, it's not about you can't just be loyal to fans because fans don't got to make the movies. You have to be loyal. You have to respect the fans, respect the content that you're creating and you're making movies from, and then you also have to be like, I got to make a good movie. What's the angle? That's really what works. To be honest, like nobody thought the Agatha all along was gonna make his get as many views as it did. But what happened was they understood who the character was, and the actress did a great job. Catherine Horn did a great job of like portraying that character, and they figured out what the angle was and what would make it work. You got to go from that standpoint. You can't just be like, let me just give the fans everything they want, because you're gonna get a bad movie. You're just gonna get a movie that has a bunch of Easter eggs in it, and it's not enjoyable. Um, you ever did a voiceover for the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy? It's a classic. I love that show, and I will, but I haven't done it yet. Zack Snyder hates superheroes. He likes superpowered people. Ooh, that's that. I like that idea. I mean, I don't even think that the thing with Zack Snyder is that he's a visualist, so he wants things to look good, and he made great looking movies. I just think that he should have just took his time. That's it. If he took his time, that they'd been out of there. Apparently, they're doing a Batman Beyond animated series. We'll see, man. I would love to see Batman Beyond animated, but I just think Batman Beyond needs to be a movie. I think that Terry McGinnis is one of the greatest characters created. He's mad. Just his demeanor and the way he moves. He's like a real, like, if he grew up in your hood, you'd be like, yo, that's my man's right there. Like, if something happened to him, he died, everybody be like, yo, you remember when so-and-so was around? Like, Terry was here? Terry was cool like that. Like, the way he moved, he was written perfectly. I'm like, if they did a movie on him, I'm telling you, it's gonna go crazy. All right, I gotta hop out of here because I gotta go head to the show. Thank y'all for pulling up. Yeah, wait, am I wrong, musical genius? Yeah. But thank y'all for pulling up and showing love. I'm gonna keep doing these, all right? If y'all want me to keep doing these, hit me with some likes. Add some comments on the actual video, because once I let it go, it's gonna be here. Add some comments, be like, yo, keep doing these, keep doing these, keep doing these. And I'm gonna keep doing them. And like, much love to y'all. Thank y'all for pulling up and talking with me, because if nobody's here to talk with me, I'm just in here with my own thoughts. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. Zeus?